जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरे। जय राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय। जय प्रभुपाद। निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमं सपरिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमती श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमं सपरिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमनंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayesa Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki. Today we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 14, the entitled The Forest of Material Enjoyment, text number 42. 41, 42. Tasyedam upagayanti Harsabhasyeha rajarsir Manasapi Mahatmanaha Nanu Vartmarhati Nrupo Makshikeva Garutmataha. श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय, श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा में की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। तस्येदम उपगायन्ति आर्षभस्येह राजर्षेर मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवर्त्मार्हति नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मतः तस्येदम उपगायन्ति आर्षभस्येह राजर्षेर मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवर्त्मार्हति नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मतः। तस्येदं गुपगायन्ति आर्षभस्येह राजर्षेर मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवर्त्मार्हति नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मतः। तस्येदं उपगायन्ति आर्षभस्येह राजर्षेर मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवर्त्मार्हति नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मतः। Any Mataji's? तस्येदं उपगायन्ति आर्षभस्येह राजर्षेर मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवर्त्मार्हति नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मतः। Word to word meaning, tasya of Jadabarta, idam this glorification, upagayanti they sing, Arsabhasya of the son of Rishabhadev, Iha here Rajarsir of the great saintly king, Manasapi, even by the mind, Mahatmanaha of the great personality Jada Na not Anuvartmaharati, able to follow the path, Nripaha, any king, Makshika, apply, Iva, like, Garutmataha of Garuda, the carrier of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Having summarized the teaching of the Jadabarta, Sukadev Goswami said, My dear King Parikshit, the path indicated by Jadabarta is like the path followed by Garuda, the carrier of the Lord, and ordinary kings are just like flies. Flies cannot follow the path of Garuda, and to date, none of the great kings and victorious leaders could follow this path of devotion service, not even mentally. Please repeat after me. Having summarized the teaching of Jada Bharata, Sukadev Goswami said, My dear King Parikshit, the path indicated by Jada Bharata is like the path of followed the Garuda, the carrier of the Lord. And ordinary kings are just like flies. Flies cannot follow the path of Garuda, and to date, none of the great kings and victorious leaders could follow this path of devotion service, not even mentally. Purport. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7.3, Manusyanam sahasresu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschinmam veti tatvataha. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. The path of devotion service is very difficult, even for great kings who have conquered many enemies. Although these kings were victorious on the battlefield, they could not conquer the bodily conception. There are many big leaders, yogis, swamis, and so called incarnation who are very much addicted to mental speculation and who advertise themselves as perfect personalities. But they are not ultimately successful. The path of devotion service is undoubtedly very difficult to follow, but it becomes very easy if the candidate actually wants to follow the path of the Mahajana. In this age, there is a path of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who appeared to deliver all fallen souls. This path is so simple and easy that everyone can take to it by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva, 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 Gati Ranyatha. We are very satisfied that this path is being opened by this Krishna consciousness movement because so many Europeans and Americans, boys and girls, are taking this philosophy seriously and gradually attaining perfection. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmaya Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamiham Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeyam Sri Gurum Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurur Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Savagana Raghunatha Nityam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Savagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासन्ध्यभ्यैव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। I seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas. The great personality Jada Bharata is summarizing this, the path of devotion service and his teachings to Maharaj Rauguna. The living entity after comes this material world is suffering with different bodies and eternally become conditioned in this world. To come out from this suffering of this material world, Jadavarta actually giving instruction, the one who takes the association of a saintly person, he will be liberated from this material world. So after speaking, Jadavarta actually giving instruction, this how who can be very fortunate, means millions of births suffering in this material world. The living entity takes different bodies. So who will the fortunate soul to come out from this the suffering of this material world? That is Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioning the Brahmande Brahmite Kona Bhagyavanu Jiva. Guru Krishna Prasadapai Bhakti Lata base. One who received the mercy of a Guru and Krishna is the fortunate soul of this material world. So Brahmanda Brahmite means in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned what is Brahmanda? That is it inconceivable. Brahmanda means is innumerable universes are there in this in the world, and the innumerable universes, the innumerable planets are there, and that in the planets innumerable living entities are there. We don't know which planet, which living entity in which kalpa, we don't know actually by the creation of the Sushti creation. So we are not that aware of that how we are different taking different body and going different planets and suffering in this material world. It is very inconceivable to understand. The only through by Shastra only we can understand, oh, there is so much suffering in this material world only. Unless the living entity cannot understand actually, I am suffering so much in this material world, life after life, not only in this life, different um, millions of lifetimes. That only by through Shastras only understand. And the mercy of Guru and Krishna. So that's why it calling actually Brahmanda Brahmita Kona Bhagyavanu Jiv. Means he is the fortunate person by rotating this material world, wandering this material world and coming out by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, one can be actually relieved from this material world. But in the previous verse it is, who is that fortunate soul means one who is very serious in the spiritual life. Tad vijnanam saguram hevapi gache samitpani srotriyam brahmanishtam. That is what given actually in the previous verse. Tad vijnanam saguram evapi gachet. Here given actually. In the Vedic injunction is that one should approach a spiritual master. The Vedas declare tad vijnanam saguram evapi gachet. Means unless by approaching a spiritual master and inquire submissively and hear from him and render service to him, then he can receive the mercy and understand. In Bhagavad Gita also it is the tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadhyakshantite jnanam jnaninam tattva darshanaha. Means he will relieve the knowledge by hearing from a saintly person. Means how much it is important. There is only way to come out from this material world. That is the only way, that association of a sadhu. But to understand sadhu is not easy, because in this world actually it is doesn't know who is sadhu, how it is actually, how is practicing, why he dedicated the life actually. Oh, that is also by the mercy of a saintly person only one can understand a sadhu. Otherwise he cannot understand a sadhu, because he has to associate with a sadhu. Then only you will understand. Oh, sadhu means is actually deliverer of the fallen soul. So it is mercy that only by the Guru and Krishna, that you will come to the understanding actually the suffering I am in this material world, and I have to come out from this material world. So that is, but then, but to see sadhu, so many saintly persons are there, but everybody is not actually deliverer of the fallen souls, because the some sadhu sake, for their sake they become a sadhu. That also given actually in the Shastra, means how that is. um, తస్మాత్ గురు ప్రపద్యంతే జిజ్ఞాసు శ్రేయ ఉత్తమం శాబ్దే పరేచ నిష్ణాతం బ్రహ్మ ఉపనిషద్. మీన్స్ దట్ ఆల్సో క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎ guru also given in the Shastra. That also you will understand only by the mercy of a saintly person, the sadhu only you will understand the qualification of a saintly person. Because living and completely completely ignorance, it doesn't know what is this actually. So that is was actually tasmat guru prapadyante jignasu shreya uttamam shabde paricha nishnatam. Means one should be very fixed in devotional service. That is actually the qualification of a saintly person, and is completely detached from this material world. Is only interested on Krishna, nothing else in this material world. The sadhu guru is only one business, is to deliver the fallen souls, to remove the ignorance of these fallen souls. That is the only one business is there. If is there any other business, he is not a sadhu. That's why I should have to understand actually. If is any other business apart from this, then we can consider he is not a sadhu. That's what in Prabhupada, in the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Vyasapada he gave a lecture. Guru is one. Means how he is telling Guru is means anybody in the millions of gurus. If it teach one principle, how to deliver this fallen soul, then any number of sadhus, that is okay. But the different sadhus, they give different opinion, then they are not actual sadhus. We should not hear from such a sadhu. So that also we know actually. Means people taking so many people saying association of a saintly persons, but everybody is not giving such a detachment of this material world. So we should understand actually, by associating a sadhu, when we are detached from this material world, that means the relationship with the sadhu and the disciple is okay, perfect. But otherwise, it is a problem. So that's what actually is speaking. Then in this verse, Jada Bharata teaching actually, that means King Sukadev Goswami is telling that Jada Bharata, the teaching actually is like a Garuda, and the kings and the other people are like a place. It's comparing the teachings, because the teachings is very high. A Garuda carrying the carrier of the Lord means what actually? These teachings are very high. This Vedic injection is not easy to understand these ordinary people. And even the kings, they are not able to understand. What to speak of a ordinary people? The conditions, so it is not easy to understand. That's what is comparing Sukadev Goswami. It is like a Garuda and the place. Place is on this land of the surface. They cannot see eye. How far, how can height they can see? They cannot see. But Garuda is very high. Very high. So So that's what means teachings. This teachings is one should, Prabhupada is mentioning, one should follow the Mahajanas. In Mahabharata it is telling Tarko apratishta sruyito ibinaha nasa rusuryasya matam na binnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajanayana gata supanta. This teachings hidden by the heart of a sadhus. They will not give just like that unless the three components required, that is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Surrender, first of all. Surrender and approach the Guru, and surrender and inquire from the relatives. Without surrender, you will not give any instructions actually. So that surrender is very cost, very expensive. This condition shows it cannot be surrendered. It is not easy to surrender. You are not able to surrender to ordinary person. Who will surrender to surrender? To Krishna. Is an ordinary person. If you tell something, he will be angry. Why you are telling me? Who are you? No, what to speak up? This is what training we are getting in the school, college actually. We competing other people, competing other position. So like this actually, this whole material world is competition, competition, competition. Means bossism to other person. That's what we came to this material world. No, we want to enjoy. We want like Krishna. That's what actually. So when you are in that attitude, the competition and bossing other, then how to come to this surrender? Surrender means you should be very humble. I don't know anything. I am the pool number one. Please, please taught me what is that actually I have to do. This is what surrender. But where is that? That's what is very difficult to path to understand this spiritual life actually. So that's what in Bhagavad Gita it is mentioning manusyanam sahasresu kaschit yatat siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschinman veti tattvaha. Means out of millions of thousands of people actually, the few people can understand. And out of the people, one person can understand to me these teachings. Prabhupada is explaining in that sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Manushyanam sahasresu is not telling actually jantunam sahasresu. It is only Manushyanam sahasresu, not jantunam sahasresu. In 84 lakhs is only that human species only. That too sahasresu. Why is explaining? Animals cannot understand. Let's forget about that. Unless they come to the platform, the human platform, they cannot understand. But in the human platform also, it is very rare. It is very rare. Pure devotion service is very rare. In Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami is explaining one of the 6 characters in the pure devotion service. One of the characters is pure devotion service is very rare. Everybody cannot take. In Bhagavatam it explains tasyevayeto prayateta kovita tallabhyate yad brahmatanuparyada nalabhyate vadanyada sukham kalina sarvatra gabiramsa. Kovida means very, very intelligent people will take the Krishna consciousness. Not everybody. So like that you can understand actually. Why Manasyanam Sastras is explaining why Brahman de Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiv, this given the slokas is not easy. That's means different grades of people are there. Some people actually very transcendental platform actually they will understand about the Lord and everything, and other people actually they are animal propensity. Most of the conditioned soul is have animal propensity. What is the animal propensity? Ahara nidra bhayamaidunam, eating, sleeping, mating and depending. Most of the living entities. So this is one grade. One grade is the transcendental personalities. Another grade is animal propensity. The another people little advanced, who is that? Karma kanda, jnana yoga people, karma yoga people, dhyana yoga people. These are different categories. They try to understand, but still they are not able to much. So they are different people. And Prabhupada is telling these other karma, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga people, other than their non-devotees. Non-devotees actually, they little bit know and they will not accept. Devotees accept, but devotees also different grades are there. Rupa Goswami given very neophytes, middle, and Uttamadhikaris. But the non-devotees, what they think, that Prabhupada is explaining that in the purport, they think actually this devotion service is very easy. Anybody can do. Anybody can chant. Anybody can do worship. What is that? No. Just to sowing the agarbatti, that's all, no? Is that big difficult? They think like that. But Prabhupada telling, then why don't you follow this path then? If you think it is easy, then why you are not coming to accept this process? Prabhupada telling, when come to follow the rules and regulations, it is very difficult. But just like follow whatever path you want, that's why many people they do. They think that is a devotion service, but it's actually not a devotion service. Different demigods they worship, different trees they worship, the different rocks they worship. They go to different pilgrimages. They think that is bhakti. But when come to follow the rules and regulation, no meat eating, they will go. Some people they will leave. No intoxication, don't tea, coffee also. They leave. They will not stay here. That's what rules and regulations. Vedic injunction is rules and regulations. Already we are bound by completely in the ignorance stage because of this follow all these things. These rules and regulations will actually bring out to the mode of goodness. When unless you come to the mode of goodness, you will not understand what is that good and bad and what to speak of this transcendental subject matter. So, Prabhupada is explaining, so means this is easy, but when come to the follow the rules and regulations, then it is easy. Otherwise, it's not easy. So they will not interested to follow the rules and regulations. Rising early in the morning, 4:30, who will rise early in such a cold weather? No, unless they are very interested, very very serious in spiritual life, then they will come. Otherwise, they will not come. And sitting 2 hours and chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Let them come and sit here. One day, 2 day, they will. Otherwise, they will leave. Even I'm seeing when we are after doing chanting japa season, they are very restless. People are not able to sit here. In one mala also, we have to tell. Please wait. 10 minutes only. 10 minutes only. Just wait, patience, and after that you leave. Like that, we have to tell. Actually, that means such a restless. Actually, means it is very passionate that. This age, it is very passionate age actually. That's what actually it is very difficult to understand. So, Prabhupada telling in this verse, what to speak of the great kings and swamis and sadhus, they are not able to understand and what is the ordinary people. That's why this transcendental subject matter first is given to whom? Rajarsis. Bhagavad Gita it is explaining. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidu sakalene mata yoganashta parantapaha. First, this knowledge is given to Rajarsis, King Sun God, Moon God, Yudhishthira Maharaj. So, because they have to follow this, because they will understand at least because they are next to Brahmanas only. They are next to Brahmanas. So that's why they are able to understand. And not only these leaders, this Kshatriya, now who are the leaders are there, they are not perfect leaders. They are actually Sudra. But that time actually those who are in that time Parikshit Maharaj and Yudhishthira Maharaj, they are actually really Kshatriyas and they are able to follow and they actually accept the saintly persons. So for them it is given this actually the transcendental knowledge. And for them also it is very difficult to slowly yoga nashta parantapa, they are not able to follow this path of pure devotion service. So that is what actually here Jada Bharata is telling actually is not easy to understand to ordinary what to speak of great saintly persons and kings, they are not able to follow. The ordinary people cannot understand this actually. So Prabhupada is mentioning here, that's why one should follow the Mahajana. The 12 Mahajanas we have actually. if one is follow this Mahajanasa, then this path is very easy to follow. Otherwise, not easy. So, there is no parampara system in any other religion. Even the four sampradayas are two sampradayas are gone. That is not there. Only Sri Sampradaya is a little bit is there, and ours is Sampradaya, the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. At least we are following something actually to teaching Bhagavad Gita and discussing Bhagavatam and chanting and doing worshipping something. It is there actually. So other Sampradaya there is nothing is there. So that's why people are whimsically they will do devotional service. So whimsical devotional service it is won't work because they will not come to the platform of pure devotional service. Pure devotional service is required by the instructions of a spiritual master. Then they will fall. Then it is accepting. Otherwise, it's not easy. So the ordinary people they cannot understand. That's the not to speak of. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very mercifully actually brought this the Sankirtana movement. Sankirtana movement, Krishna consciousness actually. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam kalo nasteva nasteva gatiranyata. Means this is the only way in this age to come out from this suffering of this material world and understand actually this is actually. So by this chanting Hare Krishna mantra, it is the only purification for the conditioned soul. By the taking the holy name of Lord actually, it is a purification. When we are purified, then slowly, then our consciousness will be uplifted to understand actually that what is my goal of life. That is what actually it is given. Mm. Otherwise, this blend material senses, it is won't easy actually. That Rupa Goswami explaining actually. What is that now? The verse actually. Ata Sri Krishna Namadi na bhavyat grayam indriya sevonmukai jivado swayam eva spratyadaha. Sevonmukai means this tongue actually, these two things. One is taking prasadam and chanting holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna mantra. By doing this, what will happen? By taking prasadam will purified. By chanting Hare Krishna mantra means our consciousness will be uplifted by the understanding the transcendental subject matter. So that is a process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu given simple process. That is a sublime process in this year. Nothing else. Nothing else is required. Even though we discuss this literatures, it won't go inside because it is required. Satya Sattogana is required to understand what is written actually. So even hours together, years together, if you explain the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, still the Rajoguna is there. The material desires will be there. So it's not only by chanting Hare Krishna. That's why Chaitanya, that Brahma took incarnation, that Haridas Thakur. 24 hours actually, 3 lakhs, thousands, he actually did Hare Krishna mantra. He showed example to, this is the only way. The holy name of chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, by more, we have developed the taste of Hare Krishna mantra, the more actually we will uplifted the consciousness from the lower spaces to actually to Krishna actually. That is the only way. So even though our moment is this chanting Hare Krishna mantra, but we are not much taste on Hare Krishna mantra. That's why you have to do little services is given. All these services, deity worship, book distribution, preaching activities, and doing other services actually. These are all given because by this is purification, the process actually given. Prabhupada, that's why he given so many engagements he given. So that because chanting, we know now how we are chanting. 16 rounds we are morning chanting, we are dosing. We don't have taste in chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So, but Prabhupada explaining, the more you hear, the more actually you develop the taste of hearing actually. Sunvatam sakata Krishna punya sravana kirtanam hridyantastayi abhadrani vidunoti surutam satam. Sunvatam sakata Krishna means the more we should hear about Krishna, the hridyantastayi abhadrani means our heart, our contaminated heart will be purified slowly. Then we will develop the taste on hearing. That is also chanting also. So without hearing, chanting, there is no chanting at all. We should hear. Regularly we should hear Bhagavatam. Regularly we should hear our personal, our spiritual masters and read Sastras. Then slowly, slowly we develop the taste of actually hearing, that is chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Then one day you will understand this transcendental subject matter. Why I am suffering in this material? Why actually millions of births I am this in this material, but I am not able to understand. Still I am in the desires to fulfill my desires. So that is what actual Prabhupada is mentioning in this verse. So ultimately, Jada Bharata actually summarizing this chapter means the only way the Sankirtana movement is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought this. So we are very fortunate actually. This very sublime process, easy and sublime process is given, but we are struggling to do this. Very struggling to do. That is what, because means why we don't have taste. So you have to develop this taste. Then we'll give up these lower modes and we'll come to the higher modes actually. Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll stop here. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.